this is Tom Lippincott, and welcome to the Harmonic Minor Scale Part 2. In Part 2, we're ready to start talking about drop 2 and drop 3 voicings. So, for a drop 2 voicing, we take the second note from the top, in this case, this C at the 5th fret of the G string, and we drop it by an octave. I'm going to put it down on the 3rd fret of the A string. Now that we've sort of played all of those voicings and we know what they are, basically, now we're going to do a few more things with them to gain further flexibility with the voicings and make sure we really know them. It's like a game or like solving a puzzle. I don't think about it like drudgerous practice. And it occurred to me that if I just took a basic 7th chord and moved the 3rd of the chord up a diatonic step, I'd get one of those 4-part 4th voicings. But the cool thing about this that I can do is I can take all the other diatonic chords and do the same thing with them. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing with these that we did with the 7th chords, is we're going to take them through the diatonic cycles 4 and 3. Now, for example, 50, you kind of see the way this works. I'm doing the next inversion up. So once again, that's a really cool thing, that inside of a C harmonic minor scale is that chord. The next thing that we're going to get into is the triad over bass 2 chords. Finally, we're on to these spread clusters. And again, I warned you ahead of time that these are probably the most arduous chords, not super easy to play. Okay, so now look at the top of page 41. We say, now that we've explored a multitude of ways to combine the notes in the harmonic minor scale, we can discuss some practical ways to use these sounds. What I noticed when I was working on this stuff is, hey, I've got 3 harmonic minor scales that are all half steps apart. All right, and we also talked earlier about the idea of sort of leaving out that augmented second because it kind of can tend to stick out, and maybe you don't always want that to emphasize that sound. So this is another place where the triad pairs can come into play, because I could take 2 triads that eliminate that interval. All right, now before we leave the triad pair idea, what if I were to arrange a triad pair in ascending order? I could get kind of a scale-based idea, but again, without having to worry about that augmented second. So I'll take the C harmonic minor scale and just use the notes 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, flat 3, 5, flat 6. All right, finally for example 82, starting on page 48, I have an etude that I wrote out that's trying to combine a lot of the concepts we talked about today. And I took the song Angel Eyes, the standard. I've always loved Jim Hall's version from the Jim Hall Live album, and he does it more of a funky kind of a thing with a faster tempo, and he transposes it to A minor. And so I decided to kind of do the same thing. Started using the open A and the E and B strings on top as pedals over the moving thirds. And then for the F minor. And now I'm still thinking of that as just being from A harmonic minor. This stuff has been really exciting me because it's stuff that I never really considered before. Harmonic minor, oh, it's kind of boring. I'm not going to mess with it. And once I get under the hood and find all these really cool sounds, it sounds kind of fresh and new to me. So I'm really excited about it. And I'm excited to hear what some of you come up with some of this stuff.